Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our first book in the wonderful world of Eric Carle. So this is Monday, our first week of virtual camp. And so we have already done our Zoom. And now the first thing you should always do after you do Zoom, when you are ready to do camp, is to go to the read aloud first. And so that's one of the things that I'll be doing this week, as well as the craft. Now, once you do the read aloud, then you can choose anything you want to do in the camp after that. So you could do the craft next, you could do the game next, or you could do the food next. So you get to choose which one you want to do. But you always want to make sure you do the read aloud first so you know the story, and then you understand what we're doing for the crafts and for the food and for the fun games. Okay? All right. So today is our first book called The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. And one of the things I love about Eric Carle is that he always uses so much beautiful color in all of his books. They are just wonderful. So keep a look out for that. You're going to see lots of fun animals in this story and lots of fun color. You can tell he used to cut things out of paper, right, and make them. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so this is the Mixed Up Chameleon. So now I'm going to tilt the camera just a little bit so you're able to see this up close. Okay, so you won't see as much of me. You'll see more of just the book. Oh, there we go. And here I'm at home in my little space here. All right, so here we go. Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. Okay, let me make sure that you all can see that. And I'll bring it closer when I'm done reading, okay? All right. On a shining green leaf sat a small green chameleon. Can you see him? Ah, there, yep. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. Now do you see it? Yep, there it is. Then it rested on a red flower and turned reddish. Look at that. When the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. You could hardly see it. So this is the same chameleon in each spot. And every time a chameleon changes its location, it turns the same color as what it's resting on, right? So when it started here, it was green. And then when it moved here, it turned reddish, and then a little brownish and a little yellowish. Yeah, so chameleons can camouflage themselves. Yeah, that's a big word, right? Camouflage, which means you blend in with your environment. All right. When the chameleon was warm, he had something to eat. It turned sparkling green. But when it was cold and hungry, it turned gray and dull. Oh, so you can see nice green color when the chameleon eats, but not so much when it's cold. Imagine what you would do. Yes, turn that gray color. When the chameleon was hungry, it sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved up and down and sideways until it spotted a fly. Do you see it? Then the chameleon's long and sticky tongue shot out and caught the fly. That was its life. It was not very exciting. But one day, oh, look at that long tongue. Catch that fly. Isn't that a beautiful sun? We see that in a lot of Eric Carle books, that sun, right, with all those beautiful rays on it and those beautiful colors. Boys and girls who were in my pre-K class this past year, remember how we talked about the sun and the different colors? The sun is a big ball of gas, right, and it's different shades of red and orange and yellow. The chameleon saw a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. All right, so which animals do you see, boys and girls? All right, can you point to the polar bear? Can you point to the giraffe? Yep, there it is. How about the fox? Oh yes, look, little red one right here. Turtle? Point to it. There it is. Flamingo. Flamingos are pink, in case you weren't sure. There it is in the middle. Big tall bird. How about the elephant? Awesome. There it is, the blue elephant. And the seal. There's the purple seal. And the fish. down here. Oh, wait, there's one more. What's the last one I forgot? Yes, the deer. There it is by my fingers. All these beautiful animals at the zoo. The chameleon had never seen them. And of course, there's two people going to the zoo. Okay, here we go. The chameleon thought, how small I am, how slow, how weak. I wish I could be big and white like a polar bear. And the chameleon's wish came true. But was it happy? No, not really. Okay, so white like the polar bear. Wonder why the chameleon wouldn't be happy with who he was. Oh, all right, so now he's white like the polar bear. I wish I could be handsome like a flamingo. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now he's white like a polar bear and pink like a flamingo. And now he's got the wings and the legs of the flamingo. Isn't that funny? Okay, so which animal's next? Let's see. I wish I could be smart like a fox. And now what does he have? Oh yes, a fox tail. Look at that. Okay, so he's got white like the polar bear, pink, smart like the flamingo, or I'm sorry, handsome like the flamingo, and smart like the fox. Oh, okay. Oh, certainly getting a lot of interesting body parts, isn't he? Oh my, now look at him. Then he said, I wish I could swim like a fish. Oh my goodness. Now what's changed? Oh, look, he's got flippers like a fish, and look, he's got a head shaped like a fish now, doesn't he? Oh my goodness. So white like the polar bear, handsome like the flamingo, smart like the fox, and swim like a fish. Wow. Look at all those body parts he has now. Oh goodness. Now what animal? Do you know? Of course. I wish I could run like a deer. Oh, so what does he have on his head? Antlers like a deer. Just look at his eyes. Imagine, he seems like he's getting a little confused, doesn't he? All mixed up. Oh, which tells us a little bit about the title, The Mixed Up Chameleon. There he is. Okay, here we go. What's next? Do you see all the colors appearing on the side here? So we know that the deer was the brown. Now our next one is the yellow. Do you remember which animal was the yellow? It was the giraffe. So here we go. I wish I could see things from far away like the giraffe. So which body part does he now have? Look at that. That funny neck like a giraffe. Okay, so, right, big like the polar bear, handsome like the flamingo, smart like the fox, swim like a fish. Sorry, I can't remember. What did he say about the deer? Let me back up one. Oh, run like a deer and see far away like the giraffe. Okay, so our next color coming is green. Do you remember which animal was green from the zoo? I'll give you a hint. It's a slow animal. Yes, it's the turtle. Oh, do you see what he got from the turtle? So he says, I wish I could hide in a shell like a turtle. Oh my goodness. All right, so he's white like the polar bear, right? He's got flamingo wings and legs. He's got a fox tail. He's got flippers like a fish. He's got deer antlers, a neck like a giraffe, and now a shell like a turtle. Oh goodness, see his eyes again? Oh my, he's just all confused, isn't he? Wishing to be all these things, isn't he? Oh, all right, let me give you the clue. The next color is blue. Do you remember which animal was blue? I'll give you a clue. It's a big animal. It has a trunk. Yes, there. Oh my goodness, look what happened. I wish I could be strong like an elephant, said the chameleon. Oh, now what does he have? An elephant head. My goodness. So, elephant head, deer antlers, giraffe neck, flamingo wings and legs, white like a polar bear, turtle shell, fins like a fish, and a foxtail. Wow. Okay, our last color, red, orange, and brown. Oh, pink, red, orange. Oh, I'm sorry, white, pink, red, orange, brown, yellow, green, blue. Oh, purple. Do you remember? Oh, there's going to be a black too. Remember which one was purple? I can't remember what was purple. Let's see. Oh, I wish I could be funny like a seal. So do you see the flippers? Oh, look at that now. It's got seal flippers. Look at that mixed up chameleon. You really don't even see much of the chameleon anymore, do you? Just the gray parts. Right? Everything else has changed. All right, our last color was black. Do you remember which one was black? I'm having trouble remembering. Let me peek. Or actually, it's more like a green color. Oh, this was not an animal. This was the two people. And look what he got from the people. He says, I wish I could be like people. And what does he have? An umbrella now and a top hat. Oh, how silly. Look at that mixed up chameleon. Just then a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry, but the chameleon was very mixed up. It was a little of this and it was a little of that, and it couldn't catch the fly. Right? He doesn't have his tongue anymore, does he? He's completely changed. Guess he didn't think about that, did he? I really wish I could just be myself, said the chameleon. And the chameleon's wish came true, and it finally caught its fly. Oh, look at that beautiful rainbow. Boys and girls who have been in my class know that Mrs. McAdams loves color and loves rainbows. It's so much fun. So now the chameleon's back to being himself, and he is now one very happy chameleon, isn't he? Yeah. That's why we should always just be ourselves, right? There's only one person like you. It's important to be yourself. You don't have to be what anybody else wants you to be. He was perfect just the way he was, wasn't he? And then he became the mixed up chameleon. He got very mixed up and then realized, I'm very happy just being myself. Oh, and really quickly, here is a picture of our author, Eric Carle. There he is, right there. Yeah. There it is. Okay. All right, so boys and girls, that's the Mixed Up Chameleon. Super, super fun. So now that you're done with the read aloud, you can go into the Google Slides and you can then choose a new place to go. You can go choose the game that goes with this book. You can choose the food, or you can choose the craft. So enjoy that. And tomorrow we'll do a whole new book and we'll have a whole nother session on Zoom. So enjoy, and we'll see you for the next book. Okay, bye everyone.